Hello everyone, welcome to Design Go Rhythm. I am Shelly. Today we are going to see move and copy commands. AutoCAD move and copy commands work side by side, allowing us to reposition or duplicate our entities. This means these two commands work exactly the same way. Let's take a look at both one by one. Let's say I want to move my circle such that its center point is located at the upper left corner of my rectangle. To do that, I am going to use the move command, which is located right up here in the modify panel of the ribbon. I will then select my circle and hit enter, and now AutoCAD is asking me to give a base point. A base point is the point where you would like to pick this object from, and I will pick the center of this circle as my base point, and I would like to put it at the end point of this rectangle here at this corner. Let's move it again. Pick the command again and select the object and hit enter. Now pick it from the center and place it at the end point here in this corner. Let's check one more way to use the move command. I am going to pick the command again and select the object, hit enter. Now I will pick it up from the center. Now instead of using an object snap to position it, I am going to come down and click my ortho. I am going to pull it in an upward direction, and now I am going to type in my distance and hit enter. This is called the direct distance method to move your geometry. Now let's check the copy command. Functionality wise, copy works in the exact same way as the move command. Let's say I want to copy this circle on all the four corners of this rectangle. Copy command is also located in the modify panel. I will click on its icon to activate the command, and then I will click the circle and hit enter. Let's pick it up from the center. Let's turn the ortho mode off by clicking on its icon in the bottom or by hitting the F8 key. Now I will drop a copy at the endpoint of this rectangle here, and notice I am still in the command, and that means I can make multiple copies. So I will drop one copy at this endpoint and also at this endpoint. And when I am finished, I can hit escape to get out of the command. Now that we have got the idea of how these tools work, let's try and use them in a practical example. I am going to pan my drawing over and zoom out a little bit, and on my screen I have got an architectural example of a floor plan of a public restroom. Let's place this symbol that represents a toilet inside this cubicle. I am going to zoom into this area a little bit and launch the move command. Going to select my symbol and hit enter. I am going to pick this up from the midpoint of the back. Now I don't have my midpoint object snap currently running, so I am going to shift right click and select midpoint, and then I will select midpoint of the back. Now I would like to centrally locate it in the cubicle, so I will shift right click and choose the object snap mid between 2 points. I will then click the endpoint of this line and then endpoint of this line, and AutoCAD will place my symbol between the two lines. Let's copy it to other cubicles by using the copy command. I will launch the command and select the symbol and hit enter. Now to pick it up, I will click the endpoint of this wall because this geometry is common in all the cubicles, and place a copy at the endpoint here and one more over this endpoint and at this endpoint, and when I am done, I will hit escape. Hope you liked the video, and if you did and want to see more from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go and share it with your friends. Thanks a lot.